the live. Excuse me. Hiccups. Should be up here soon. Why is it not? That's the question. Should be. There we go. Let's put it on the Discord that we are live. Ready to go. And sweet. Okay. Today's going to be a arm day, weak point. I'm going to get right into the arm workout. I'm going to hit weak points as well, but arms are the main focus here. And we will see how this goes tonight. So go. Boom. Alright. I think I'm also going to get shoulders real quick. Yo, RCC, what's up? How you doing? Welcome. Alright, we're going to get into, like I said, the workout. Normally, a lot of times, I'm not going to be talking a whole, or like just sitting around and like talking as much this stream. I'm just trying to have a shorter night, whatnot. My day's been good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm just going to get right into it. We've got curls. I'm going to also hit shoulders as well. Yo, Sebastian, welcome back. I'm also going to hit shoulders tonight, as well as chest. I do think I'm going to take a rest day, not tomorrow night, but Tuesday, which will be my push day. So I'm going to do tonight, which is arms weak point. We're going to hit chest as well. And then tomorrow hit a pull day. Then we'll go take a break on Tuesday. Take a rest day. Since we are already so ahead of the goal that I thought we were going to be struggling to hit. I'm doing well, Sebastian. Thank you for asking. How about yourself? I do still play games Mondays and Fridays now instead of Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's Monday to Fridays. And Friday we played Outlast. We may play more Outlast tomorrow for Monday. Or we may switch it up and play a different scary game. But then after my after my gaming streams, then I'll usually get into a workout stream after that. So that's what we're doing for tomorrow. Like I said, we're gonna hit arms as well as chest and shoulders today. So I'm gonna go right into curls, into hitting some shoulders. That's funny enough. You said Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, listen, I tried playing the old ones around my computer, but the resolution you can't change at all, so it looked absolutely horrible on stream. Okay, get right back into curls here, and then we're gonna bump the weight up. Just do a little extra curls here. All right. I'll go 30 pounds. Do you go 30 or 40? I'm trying to think. Also, I definitely don't think I'm gonna look like as lean tonight by any means, because I just ate some food right before this. Nothing fancy. It was just like, like those frozen burritos. like the bean and cheese burritos that you can get from like Walmart or whatever. I just had a couple of those. I've been rocking a headache for a little while, so yep, there we go. $1.99 even. Normally we're less, but since I just ate some food, I think it's gonna be up a little bit. But yeah, Andrew, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Carvana, welcome back. Good to see you. Yeah, I've just been rocking a headache for a little while, so I took some medicine, pre-workout, and then had a couple burritos. So normally I would work out like hours after you'd see, like I would have eaten, and then some time would have went by, and then we'd be live working out and stuff. So I think I'm probably not going to look as lean, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. I'm not here just to be lean. I'm here to have a great workout when we can. Have a good time, answer any questions, anything like that. Yuppie, what's up? You said flex. Shoulders, arms, tricep. I'm more right hand dominant, so I feel like my flexing for my right hand, my right side's better. But there you go, quick flex. All right, 30 pounds. That's not 30. Credit card, how much money did you have? Medicine memes, you're silly. You're silly. Tay, what's up? How's it going? Hey, that's good on you. That's good on you. Heck yeah. Baseball kid, appreciate the sub. Thank you very much. Heck yeah. That is, no, RC, that's good. That's good. People sometimes down on their luck. I don't think I've said this before on stream, but I actually will try to regularly buy like snacks to leave in my car, like cheese crackers, peanut butter crackers, chips, water, stuff like that. So that way if someone I notice like when I'm driving by and they're like, hungry, that way I have like something that I can pass along at least. Keg, it's going well. The road to 250, we're currently at 240. So beginning of the month we hit 230 was max, and then 2 days ago we hit 240 live on stream. So that was really cool. I think it was 2 days ago. Yeah, I think it was 2 days ago. Zoriana, how's it going? I said, has it happened before? Where like me giving food to people? Yes, it has. Pearl, welcome back. Army, how's it going? Physique, the thing is I'm slowly building my physique up. 155, nice. Nice, I'm currently 199, as the scale said. I also just ate right before this, because, yo Quincy, welcome back. Yeah, I was telling people here I'm sort of rocking a headache, so I took medicine before this. Yo Inferno, welcome. Good to see you again. We've got arms today. I'm also hitting chest and shoulders. Quincy, what'd you hit today? Yo man, what's up? He said, how do I get big as 6 foot, 135, 14? Where's the regular? Yo, man of God, that's actually like almost right where I was. And exiting high school, I was about 135 to 145. I'm 6'4". You need a calorie surplus, especially when you're. I'm guessing you probably have a fast metabolism. Quincy, I'll explain push pull here in a second. So the hammer going up, regular going down. Bass Pro, I like that one. That's usually a different day that I do that workout because I can go a little bit heavier because hammer curls are easier than supinated. Weekends are off. Today was your cheat day. Nice. How did you cheat? Second day back. Robert, welcome back. Workout's going well so far. Well, man of God, you probably want to be in a calorie surplus. One, you have to have try to get at least 1 gram of protein per pound you are. So at least 135 grams of protein to build the muscle. And that'd be like and then continue to work out and push yourself harder every time you work out. With all the lifts you do, try to go up a little bit of weight, maybe 1 more rep, things like that. Let's see, push pull. So my push workout is your pushing muscles. So for example, if you were to push away, you use your chest to push. You use your triceps to push. Right. You can think about working against gravity. Like pushing is when you're working against gravity in that form of fashion. So saying for shoulders, I'm like trying to push upward or push forward. That's like a push. And then a pull would be when a pull would be like a curl when you're pulling the weight up. Or if you're doing like a bent over row and you have the weight here and you're pulling it backwards. Or for shoulders, if you're like bent over and your arms are dangling and you are pulling the weight up. That would be like a pull versus push. Still work on your routine. Any advice? Trill, what are your goals? What are your goals? Something like that, because I was gonna start flipping the games. We brought snacks we gave him. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about, RC. Man of God, God bless you as well. Appreciate it. Said if I just start working out, how often should I do it? Sniper, I would do something. Start with like what you can do, right? I know like you could be like, oh, work out every day, things like that. I do personally work out every day or almost every day. But do something that's gonna be you could do long term. Also, Samuel, appreciate it. The row machine, yes. You said you only do push-ups. Honestly, you could do push-ups every day. Did you ever do 1.5 curls with a barbell? I've done like, what do you mean by 1.5 curls? I've done it to where like, I can't do any more curls, so now I do like partials, like that. Yeah, you could honestly do push-ups every day. I guess I just wouldn't go to like failure every day, if that makes sense. Like, you could do push-ups every day, but when you do push-ups, don't go until like you physically, like your chest is not able to anymore. Don't do that day in and day out. Trill, how much do you weigh right now? Also, Ruben, how's it going? Welcome. But yeah, a row machine. Yes, Quincy, you could. I don't have machines in my house. You could Google or go on YouTube and just look up like how to use a rowing machine. Billy, what's up? These are actually my adjustable dumbbells. See, you can change the weight. Take this out. See? So that's why I'm lifting these, because they're really convenient and very friendly, user-friendly and helpful. Construction, you said that's where you get farmer build? I'll disagree. That's only if you're eating a bunch. Farmer build, how I think of it, is like when you're real big and stocky. But I know a lot of guys who work construction that aren't big and stocky by any means. It's just because, they're burning lots of calories. But unless you intake a bunch, then It's a 155, really not by muscle. It's a farmer build, beer gut, big forearms. 155. So Trill, for you, my advice would go be in a small calorie surplus, so a little bit higher than maintenance, and then make sure you're getting at least the amount of protein per pound of body weight you are. So at least right now, at least 155 grams of protein, and just push yourself harder every time you do workouts. Creatine, protein powder, sugar, improve your muscles, give you extra energy. All right, Tisha, I got you. We're doing 30s right here. Lose weight, should you use creatine? I think you should use creatine regardless. Reverse pyramids, lactic acid's crazy. Do you drink enough water? Lactic acid oftentimes will be more intense when you're not hydrated. So you will be less sore the more hydrated you are. I personally, I'm not as hydrated as I should be. But I don't get sore nearly as much now as I used to when I would drink no water in a day. You say you don't drink much water? See? I'm telling you. Drink water throughout the day. It's going to help you not be so sore. I promise you. Mr. Silent, what's up? Good to see you again. Always. Gotta go. Sore. Be back later. Alright, Quincy. We're going to try to do a quicker workout. Like I said earlier, I'm sort of rocking a headache. Not particularly the most fun thing. So, Ruben, I'm 6'4", so very close, very close. We're gonna jump into some dumbbell work and some pull downs, or you know what I'm talking about. I'll blame it on the headache. Curl the barbell up, curl it down halfway. No, so Robert, I don't do that because the muscle growth, your muscles grow the most when there's the bigger stretch. And so having the contracted arm up here to here, there's very little stretch in the muscle. Even though it gives you a really good pump, I rather have a big stretch down here, obviously not breaking my arms, but big stretch down there, so that way I can build that muscle up. Let's see. You said my wife's boyfriend helps you work out. Okay. To each his own. In your bicep and shoulders. I got you. Preacher curls are the best for bicep stretch. Preacher curls are really good. In my opinion, I think one of the best workouts you can do if you had any machine is when you have the cables and your arms are stretched back here and you're able to do a curl. I just don't have the machine that has cables that would make my arms stretch backwards. I only have the pulley system right here, so I'd have to be doing this weird workout. That would be terrible. So I backed this guy. I was struggling. It was hospital, so you gave him 50. Aw, you're too kind. The machine for chest flies, I like those. I don't have a machine, but so I use dumbbells for it. Yeah, but yeah, just right there. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. I'm gonna move the weights around here, so that way we can get into the next. I'm gonna do a superset in a way. A weird superset. Also, if you notice why I extend my arms a little bit past, right, rather than just right here, I go a little bit higher, is because I want a bigger stretch on my triceps. That was something I learned from Chris Bumstead. As long as it's in control, right? I'm not using momentum to like swing the bar down. It's all in control. But C-Bum, Chris Bumstead, being Mr. Olympia, has got some knowledge under his belt that I could benefit from. So I'm gonna listen to someone who has really good results. So that way I in turn can work to have good results as well. Holy cow, holy spam. Oh, all right, that was crazy. EB, appreciate the sub. Hold on a second. I gotta put user in timeout. That's 5 minutes worth. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, Jay, how's it going? How you doing? No need for spams. Cali boys, what's up, what's up? You said no supine press. Robert, what's that? A deadlift 300. We can do that easy. We can do that easy, boys, but today's not a day where I do deadlifts. How much weight did I put on it? Keg, right now, it's 80 pounds. There's a 45 and a 35. Technically, it's 82.5 because there's a 2.5 play at the very bottom, so that way I can slide my fingers to move that bottom play if I want to. Let's see. Luke, what's up? How are you doing? Ruben, best time to watch me. I go live every day I work out. I'm not going to be live Tuesday because I'm going to take that day off for just recovery and everything. But I work out pretty much every day. Mondays, Fridays, I stream video games about like 8 to 8:30ish Central Standard Time. I need to do stretches for lower back every time I stand. Tricep pull downs, feel like your back. Oh, I got you. Are you like bending your back when you're doing those? Is there a fight going on? I'm not sure how much weight can the cable handle. Keg, well, I've lifted myself up with it where I'm floating or I'm like hanging on to it, and there was over 200 pounds. So at least 400, I guess technically if you combined all together, I don't know. When we colonize Mars, would there be flat Mars believers? Maybe given enough time. Also, Ellie, what's up? Alright. Said, do find myself bending down, but I have a duck butt. What does that even mean? What is a duck? You have feathers? Hey, regardless of your butt, you gotta arch your back. I may have, if I had the biggest butt or the smallest butt, you always gotta arch your back. Not like crazy, right? Don't break your back. But make sure your back is straight or slightly arched when you're doing those different workouts. So that way there's, because you don't want to bend your back and get yourself hurt. Arch is uncomfortable. Well, you gotta definitely listen to your body. So if it's uncomfortable, maybe those aren't the best tricep workouts for you. Another variation, instead of doing a push down, pull down like that, what you can do, Trill, is this. This is a really good one. So you take the weight here, and you pull it outward like this. And then you boom. Here you go. Alright? This is a really good tricep workout. And you can go back pretty far because there's a big stretch on your triceps. And then boom, extend. That was really good. Just be careful not to have the weight, the weight pull on your shoulders too much, especially if you have bad shoulders. I personally feel like I have really good shoulders, like really flexible, whatnot. I feel like size and definition's pretty good too, but I feel like my shoulders are much more flexible than most people, so I am comfortable allowing a big stretch on my shoulders when doing a tricep workout like that one where you're pulling the bar. But hopefully that helps. Yo, Grant, appreciate that. God loves you as well. God bless, Jesus loves you. Right. I'm gonna get the bar. Stationary machine, do bench press, incline. Yeah, keeping squats. Yeah, it's a stationary machine. Oh, a supine. I got you. I probably just am unfamiliar with the name. I'm not always particularly the best at names. So that will always be a downfall of mine. If someone were to say a specific machine, I might not know it because of the name. But I get what you're saying though. I get what you're saying. Right here I'm going to do some bench press. So I need a mirror. I've got one. I've got a mirror there. And I've got a stack of mirrors right over there. There's like a stack of 4. This is just the tallest mirror. My wife, shout out to her, she got a bunch of Facebook Marketplace mirrors for free. People that were like, oh, like we used to have a dance studio and now we're getting rid of giant mirrors, stuff like that. So like, cool. I'll have mirrors all over when it's our house. This is just when we rent, so I don't care to like make it really cool and crazy because I don't plan on being here my whole life. Do you get winded easily because you have palpitations? Ah, dang. You gotta listen to your body for sure. Slow, what's up? How's it going? Good to see you here again. Welcome back. Let's see. If you're like winded, do you Trill? Do you ever work on like cardio? I'm not 100% sure. When you said you have palpitations, I am not a medical expert to know exactly what all that entails. But can you work on like cardio to try and like slowly exceed those like limitations that you currently have for where you get like winded? Is that like a possibility? Slow, no, yesterday was leg day. Today is arm day. And then I'm doing chest and shoulders. So breathing exercise. Okay, I got you. Yeah, today's a good day. Every day's a good day. Oh gosh. Hit the bench. So right now this is 82.5 pounds. Similar to, I forgot who said it, but they were asking you, I believe Trill, if you like, if you tighten your core. I don't know if you can tell with my core or not, but I'm definitely a lot more tight. Like I'm not, if I don't tighten my core, I'll probably like hunch over. But right now, my core is definitely activated. I'm also going to use the cable for curls today. I'll be doing like a lean back while I curl. Trill, I absolutely agree. It is crazy what the body can do. Absolutely insane. And the limitations that we set in our minds far exceed than the limitations of our bodies. Markman, my shirt, it's over there. Yeah, my shirt is right here. Actually, this is my shirt from yesterday. And the pump cover. Pump cover, shirt. 82, don't use heavy weights anymore. Well, you're still moving. I love that, Robert. Absolutely love it. Funny enough, there's he'll comment on, said please wear shirt. Thanks for asking, but I'm going to respectfully decline. One of my closest people that I was with, my friends from high school, his dad will comment on like one of my social medias a lot, and he's got to be like in his 70s, but he was super big into like bodybuilding, weightlifting, oh gosh, stuff like that. So Robert, it's great to see people, all ages, all walks of life, just being active out there, doing good for your body, stuff like that. I love it. Right now, this is just a warm up, by the way. Just need some bench here. I say, Kat, you appreciate it. Don't you worry. Pizza, you're too kind. I love the name, by the way. You're too kind. Appreciate that. Always appreciate. Never expected. So thank you for the little gift thing there. The 100. Yo, Airsoft, what's up? What's up? Do you in fact Airsoft? If you do you go regularly? And if so, do you win? If not, then I guess you can ignore all the questions. I gotta find the right weight. I take back, earlier I said it was 82.5 pounds on my pulley system. That's a 25 on there, so it was 72.5. So I take back what I said before, my bad. My apologies, I thought it was a 35 on there. That is a 25 on top of the 45. So, my bad. I take responsibility in the mistake of weight that I said before. But now we're bumping up this 25. I was like, where? That makes sense though, because I was like, dang, this weight doesn't feel as heavy as like when it's 35 is on there, obviously being 10 pounds less. I was like, dang, I must be getting stronger. I can lift an extra 10 pounds, like, easy. Darn. So you have an airsoft gun? Nice. I remember back in the day, a friend pointed an airsoft shotgun in my face. And, like, for the longest time, I was a crybaby, 1000%. Everything changed this one day. He pointed it into my face, and I've got the barrel, like, staring me right in my eyes. And he's like yelling at me, like jokingly, like, put your hands up, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, bro, stop. So I covered my face. He cocked the gun, but it had a common error, his gun, where it would shoot automatically after you, like, the airsoft shotgun, and it went boom and shot me in the arm. And then I had like I don't know, I'm sure it's not there, but it was like a scar for the longest time. I forgot which arm. And then he immediately like threw the gun and was like, I'm so sorry, please don't cry. And then like mentally, when I was a crybaby, also Lily, how's it going? Where I was a crybaby and like, you know, like no one ever shamed me, no one ever told me it's not okay to cry growing up. I was homeschooled for a long time. From that moment on, I wasn't able to cry up until like because of something sad or emotional. I hadn't cried for probably like 14 years from that moment on. I'd like tried to watch every saddest movie possible, like all these bad things, whatever, and I was not ever able to cry because like that one moment. Yo, Base, what's up? Lily, welcome back. Allie, how's it going? Ellie, you said you're going to a $10,000 R6 tourney tomorrow. Nice. Oh, good luck to you. You said got protein steak if you store. Gonna give it a try. Heck yeah. Vamos, let us know how it's going. Yeah, so that was my traumatic story. He said, okay, it was airsoft, okay? I was probably like 13 to 14 years old, like 13 or 14. No one ever told me, like, because I also have, like, my siblings, I'm the youngest of 5, the siblings in my closest age range that were not out of the house, I was pretty much raised by all girls, so no one ever said, like, guys don't cry. I never heard anything like that until that friend was like, please don't cry, please don't cry. And then I was like, oh, like, mentally, it just, like, completely shut me off to ever, like, to cry for the next, decade and a half. All right, Dashida, give me a second here. He said if I lose, I run across the country. Dang, Elliot. Best luck to you. Give me a second here. I'm gonna hit this at Dashida. I'll let you know here in a second. Best to gain muscle, lose fat. Let's go. This is a warm up, by the way. This is 185. So nothing crazy here. All right, for gaining muscles, losing fat, my recommendation is, can you tell us a couple things? One, how much do you currently weigh and how much do you want to weigh? And I guess that'd be the number one thing. First thing you should do, for sure, is to lose fat. You want to be in a slight calorie deficit. So let's say, for example, your maintenance calorie intake is 2,500, sorry. If you eat 2,500 calories every day, you don't gain any weight, you don't lose any weight, it's the same. I would go, instead of 2,500, I'd go to like 2,300, just like a couple hundred calories lower, so that way it doesn't change your mood by like, eating nothing. It doesn't like affect a whole lot, but over time, you'll see a difference. So that's one thing, be in a slight calorie deficit. And then 2, make sure every pound of body weight you are eating about 1 gram of protein per pound. So you want to go from 160, 120. Oh, okay. So you want to go from 160 to 120. So I would recommend eating about 160 grams of protein in a day, which is very doable. What I do for breakfast is a protein shake with milk, 2% milk, and then that's about 50 grams of protein, give or take a few. And then I make 2 burritos, like I meal prep, 2 burritos, and it's going to be ground turkey. And so those with low carb or low calorie tortillas and the low fat mozzarella cheese, that's about 50 grams of protein between the 2 burritos I make and then the protein shake. That's 100 grams of protein just in my breakfast. For you, if you had to hit 160, that's like 2/3 of your day, for real. Robert, my best bench press, 240. I hit that a couple days ago. Right now I'm about to hit 205. I'm hitting this for probably 3 or 4 sets of 4. That's the goal right here. 3 or 4 sets of 4. I'm going to do a pause rep. Okay, that pause rep on that last one was a little bit too much. A little too much. Normally if I do these, it's the beginning of my workout, not halfway through. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you, Slow. Thank you. So yeah, we're trying to get up to 250, so we're about 10 away. You go Megaval if you took safeties off. Yeah, no thank you. I've done it without safeties before and had to roll the weight down. Sucks. It's like calorie deficit anyways. The sheet of my day's been going pretty well. Thank you for asking. How about yours? And yeah, for sure. I'll put it on my in the chat here. But if you ever have questions or anything, you're welcome to join the Discord. You can message me there. If you have like questions or if you want to join it, you're more than welcome to. If not, that is a-okay. But it'll be there for you if you want to join. Let's see. C-Wag, what's up? You said skinny? Thanks. Get that last rep? Yeah. Unfortunately, that's okay though. I don't have a spotter, don't really have the option for one. So we do what we can. We do what we can. Alright. It's another set. I'd say we're close to we're past halfway for the workout. After this we have one more arm, bicep, one more tricep, and then probably abs, and then that'll be the end of the stream. Lock it, baby. Like I said, this is just extra. Marks, what's up? How's it going? Other than this, I work at a car dealership. I fix rock chips, cracks, and stuff in windshields. Gotta go. Have a good night. Appreciate it, Deshita. You as well. Have a fantastic night. Be safe out there. We'll see you later. Yo, David, how's it going? Yeah, feels nice. I'm a independent contractor, so I can sort of make my own schedule and all that stuff. So it's nice. Yo, SM, what's up? How's it going? Bill, you got chill. You got chill on that. No advice for you. So that's above my pay grade. It's crazy. I'm sure that's troll, but crazy. Alright. I think I'm probably just gonna hit 2 here. Oh, someone said something. Brandon, thank you for that. Appreciate that. Always appreciated. Never expected. So thank you for that. That's very good. I think I'm gonna go a wider grip. Usually go here. Slightly more chest focused. We're gonna hit 2. I don't want to go to failure on chest because this is not a chest day. It's just extra. Back from dinner, let's go. Chill guy, what's up? I know we could hit another one. It's just that it's not even a chest day. This is just extra reps. These are just extra reps to hit goal. Without a spotter. It's okay. I've got these safeties. So it's all good. I've never had the weight land on my neck. I've had it like fail before and to scroll or like shift it down, but stream mostly you have to surprise it. Okay. What's up, D? Welcome back. Airsoft, I'll play like some ukulele and I have a keyboard where I'll play like piano. Oh yes, that's right. We're gonna do curls with the pulley system. Is your day? Oh my day's pretty good. Thanks for asking. What about you, chill guy? I like the name, by the way. It's always good to just have someone chill up in here. other than anything crazy. Everyone's welcome, of course, but the crazy people sometimes keep me on my toes a little bit too much. Sometimes I just want to chill. All right, just like you. PC specs, max set it for push-ups. I don't know how much like push-ups I could do in one setting. PC specs, I've got a 9950 XT Ryzen 9 processor. I've got I'm trying to think of the top of the line Sapphire graphics card. Sapphire's the brand. Trying to think of the number. Crap, I can't remember the number, but it's pretty much like the top of the line graphics card. I've been lifting weights consistently for about 3 to 4 years, closer to 4 than 3. I've been working out and lifting weights much longer, but I wasn't consistent, nor was I taking it serious for a big portion of that time. See, my wife, well, she doesn't want to be on stream. My wife does not want to be on, she doesn't, I don't even say her name here. So that's why I call myself Trigos, but also people know me as Dalton, that's my name. My wife on my social media is Wife Ghost. My son, we don't say his name either. He's Baby Ghost. Just a privacy thing, so my wife would not spot me, especially since like being on stream, but she works out. She usually does like running and stuff. 7 months, haven't gone like 5 weeks. Because your leg, dang, what happened to your leg? D, if you keep asking about my wife, if it's things that I won't say, then I just won't respond. You can ask, but I mean, if it's like something I won't like that she wouldn't want shared online, then I'm not gonna say it. This is like a awkward kind of pull, but it's a big stretch. So I'm trying to get like a good stretch here. Just playing football, found stress fracture. Dang, that sucks. I'm glad you get the boot off tomorrow. I had a stress sprain when I was in high school playing basketball. I had I think it's I also have 32 gigs of RAM. I have a AIO system, the like water system that's all built in one, all in one AIO cooling system for my processor. I think it's I'll have to look it up here in a minute slow. But yeah, a guy like twice my weight fell on my ankle in high school playing basketball. Alex, what's up? No one's yelling in the background. I appreciate it, Michael. Appreciate that you're here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, and when I say twice my weight, back in high school when someone fell on my ankle, I was like probably 120 to 130 pounds, like soaking wet. Like I did not weigh much at all. So it's not like me now where I'm close to 200 and he weighed 400. It was like I weighed 130, he was probably like 250, 270, like something like that. This is streams on mute because with the fan watching. Oh, gotcha, Inferno. Gotcha. You said, what? Holy yeah, llama. That had to have been autocorrect. I know he was in high school. I played ball in high school. I was planning on going to a college to play basketball. However, unfortunately, my high school team, a lot of the guys had agreed. Weight-wise, I was just doing a plate, so just 45 plus the 2.5 plate underneath it, so just right under 50 pounds. Yeah, when I was in high school, a large number, not the coaches, so I want to make that clear. A large number of the players agreed that they needed to cheat to get to state. That didn't fly by with me. I probably should have said some of the coaches, but I didn't. I just was like, hey. Oh, I talked to the head coach because like I just wasn't about that. And I was like, hey, my heart's just not in it this year. And it was because I didn't like the idea of cheating and stuff like that. So I just told the coach, I was like, hey, my heart's not in it this year. So I want you to give the position, because I would have been like on the starting lineup. I was like on varsity. I was just like, I want you to give my position to someone who is going to be here mentally for you guys. V-Main, what's up? He said, can you beat up a hippo? No, hippos are insane. Kyle, what's up? How's it going? My bench PR chill guy, 240. We just hit that like 2 days ago. I have a current challenge to hit 250 pounds by the end of the month, which I started at 230. So I was insanely hyped 2 days ago when we hit 240. But if I don't hit 250 by the end of the month, I have to run 5 miles with the weighted vest on me, and each mile I go, I put 10 pounds on. So I'm really, really trying to hit 250 before the end of the month. Dad strength, you already get it. I am a dad, so. I appreciate it, Marks. It's kind of you say. You said you can play werewolf in London. I like your story. Thanks, Lo. Appreciate it. Let's see. Steve, that's probably why I hid your message, but what's up? It really advanced so quickly. Kyle, I think either. So what I did, I heard is really good for you to like increase your weight in like bench press. I put like 255 on the bar. So I did my warm up, and I put like 255 on the bar and just unracked it. That's all I did. Just to like, I heard mentally can really trick your mind to when you drop the weight down to something still heavier, that you will be able to like surpass that. So I went to 255 just to unrack it, put it back, and then I hit 235, which was a 5-pound increase for bench press, PR for me. I was like, yo, If you check out my channel, you'll see me get super hyped on one of my recent YouTube shorts. Because then after 235, I was like, should we go for 240? And the chat was like, do it. And I was like, all right, screw it, why not? I hit 240. Oh my gosh, I was so hyped. And then I went for 245 and failed it. So I think that was definitely a big thing for me. Chill guy, have a good one. Appreciate you being here. You have a fantastic night. We'll see you. Slow, you said you have a YouTube channel? I figured since you're chatting here. Listen. Play football, baseball, weight training. Hey, nice, Robert. I didn't play football. My mom never let me. I did play baseball for a few years, like 3 years, and then said, would you try calisthenics to transform your body? I would definitely partake in calisthenics for sure. I can do this. Yo, Burger, what's up? How's it going? I mean, it's nothing impressive, like, in the overall scheme, but I can do, like, a little bit. It hurts my fingers to do it because this is my basement and this is, like, a supporting beam for my house. But yes, I do actually have a couple plans on calisthenics stuff, which you guys will see if you follow me on the YouTube channel, YouTube shorts and videos and whatnot. But in addition to weightlifting, yeah, I think that's good. I think it's good for you. Calisthenics, I feel is good to be able to like move your own body rather than just heavy weight, because I want to like know my body's capabilities, function, how it works. like inside and out, so that way I know like I'm doing okay, and that I will have like longevity when it comes to everything. Because for those of you who don't know, I do have a son. He's young, but I want to be around, and I want to be that guy when my son. It's so funny. This happened like a few weeks back. My kid's not very old by any means. I don't say how old, but let's just say he can have like very basic conversations, like small sentences kind of thing. My son starts playing in a sand pit, and this kid like walks up to my son unexpectedly, and I'm a very present dad. Like, I'm right there in the sand pit, or I'm right outside letting him make friends. I'm standing right there, just chilling, like watching my kid. I think I was blocking the sun because the sun was hitting him, so I was like standing so that way he was in my shadow, so the sun wasn't beating on him. And this kid like walks up to my son, grabbing some sand for his own sandcastle, and he's like, "My dad's bigger than yours." And then and I don't even think my son like realized he was talking to him. He just sort of looked at me and said, "No." And then I'm like standing there, and then I see the other dad, and I'm not shaming, nor am I like anything, but all I'm saying is his belly was definitely sticking out more than other parts of his chest and whatnot, and he was at least like almost a foot shorter than me. So I'm just like, I want to be that dad where like if someone tries to step up to my kid's gonna be like, no, and be able to have the back and back it up. So I gotta work hard so that way my kid can be proud of me. So I was like, nah, your dad isn't bigger than his dad, because I'm his dad. This is all mentally. Kyle, I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4". Also, I appreciate you saying it seems like I know what I'm doing. Thank you, I try. Noah, welcome back. Good to see you. He said such a cool dad. I appreciate it. I didn't personally have like a dad that was like very present in my life, so I want to be very present in my kid's life. So I'm in the parks, playing on the playground, and doing all that stuff with him because I didn't have that. Brayden, what's up? Welcome back. We're gonna hit, this is close bench. So this is gonna be triceps here. This is my last tricep workout. This is heavier than I normally would go. So we're gonna try, normally we do 135. This is 155. I think we failed this next one. Oh, we got it. Let's try one more. Okay. That was good. That was rough. Gerber, 100% discipline. I've lost motivation in my life so many times. Discipline, if you have the discipline, it will outweigh motivation every time. To me, motivation feels like an energy drink. It's like an energy boost. You're like, yeah, motivated. Discipline is like, motivation to me feels like when you're running on a treadmill and you hit 10 miles an hour and you're going for 1 minute and then you're like, okay, gotta go back to a walk. Whew, I'm tired. Discipline feels like that constant 5-6 miles an hour run no matter what until you're done. Am I seem weird? But you got any advice on dating? Airsoft, yeah. 1, be yourself. I'm not and not in the way like I'm me, no matter, you better like me for me or else. No, I'm talking like be yourself and be genuine, still be respectful, but everyone should still be growing and changing. So don't completely change yourself, your personality, everything about you for someone else. Kyle, I'll get on supplements in just a second here. So be yourself, be genuine. And then also someone asked me yesterday about like how to, they're like any marriage advice. And like, Don't get me wrong. Yes, I'm married, but constantly going through struggles because we're humans. We mess up, all that stuff. Um, I like to try and listen with intention so I can respond with purpose. I was just talking to someone just asked me that last night. That was something for me. I like to listen with intention so that way I know exactly what I'm saying, why I'm saying it. So, yeah. Brittany, I may have seen the movie Bridesmaids. Someone said I looked like someone from the movie last night. I do take creatine. I have whey protein. I actually do, the protein I get, it's like a mixture between whey and casein. Magnesium, L-theanine. If you know who Greg Doucette is, his platinum, like the G test, which or T boost or platinum, whatever. It's like a natural testosterone booster, hopefully, things like that. It's like a mixture. I also take that as well, and then like pre-workout. But those are the supplements I take regularly. Dashita, welcome back after the studying. So whey protein is good. Casein is a slow digesting protein, which is helpful when you are overnight, because then in the morning it doesn't make you feel so hungry because the protein's like digesting slowly. There's certain foods, for example, like cottage cheese. I do not eat cottage cheese. You can have casein instead, but there are some foods that have a slow digesting protein. You could just Google them, honestly. 200 push-ups today, let's go. Or slow, how, between like how much time? Was it like all at once over like an 8-hour period? What was the thing for you? So that's, you mentioned it? Yeah, that's exactly, Brittany. That's what someone said yesterday. Dashita, I agree with you. I have maybe had cottage cheese one time, and I was probably like 6 years old, and you know what? I was about to puke from what I remember. So, I said, I'm never having cottage cheese again. And if I ever have it, it's going to be hidden from me. It's not going to be one of those things where it's like, oh, I'm going to reveal this recipe. That's the only time. Like, oh, you just ate cottage cheese. That is the only time I would be eating cottage cheese, if someone poisoned me with it. What's up, Noah? Welcome back. We're going to be ending the stream here pretty soon. I'm going to hit this last set. I've been rocking a headache for a while, so I'm probably not going to hit abs. So after this set right here, we're going to flex, cool down for just a couple minutes, now hop off. So you love cheese, nice. Lactose intolerant. I got you, Brayden, I got you. Can you without you knowing? Yes. Exactly slow. But we don't buy cottage cheese. So, luckily my wife is a stay-at-home mom. So I also know all the groceries that we're buying, because half the time we're all out at the same time getting the groceries. Or like today, my wife, she had some plans that she was doing like a book club and stuff with people. So I was like, all right, cool. You do your thing, have a good time. Baby Ghost and I ended up cleaning like the majority of the house. We had like lots of dishes we needed to do, so I did the dishes, cleaned the dining room, living room, cleaned up a bunch, and then went grocery shopping. It was a good day. So I know exactly what food that was bought. I also personally do not do sour cream either. Blech. Sour cream, cottage cheese, both are a no-no for me. You know what? I'm gonna really test myself here, and I'm going to add on 10 more pounds. This will be the most I've ever done a close bench before. So this will be 175. Mexican sour cream? Oh, I've never tried that before. Okay, Toss, I have to try that. Also appreciate it. Like Christ, no, my gosh, no way, Ohio. Yo, Jesus is away, welcome back, good to see you. Heck no. Do not compare me to Jesus in any way. Please do not. He's like the biggest W ever to exist. I am not. Jesus, I do remember from yesterday. Yep. Sour cream, you can get by. Cottage cheese can't. I will say there are some things I'll have sour cream in, like a Crunchwrap Supreme from Taco Bell. It's been, I don't even remember the last time I had it, but I'll rock with that though. Let's see. Alright. Notification, that's funny. So the host is verified. I don't even know what that would mean. Okay. Pearl, I am still working out. We're almost done though. Said Crunchwrap's your favorite. A, let's go. Let's go. Braden, I appreciate it, but I appreciate it. I'm just getting at that. I'm not trying to self-hate here. All right. It's very common for me to self-hate. I will try my best not to. So thank you for the kind words. I don't want to hear anymore. You say you want a cheeseburger helper or a hamburger helper? You mean Stephen Coconut? Those are delicious. I love I like the Italian one. That one's a good one. All right, this is the most I've done on a close bench grip before, 175. Let's see how this goes. At least 3 or 4. 1, 2. Okay, gotta hit 3 at least. We're failing on this one, most likely. Come on. Okay. Well, let's go for more. Okay. That's what you see happens when I fail. That was loud. I did not mean to. I'm sure that was probably very loud. In my household, I didn't mean to slam the weights down, but holy cow. That's going till failure. That's going till failure. All right, we're gonna get into our posing here. I pose. My wife hates it. She's like, "You're such a poser." Anyway, I'm getting to posing for the night before we end the stream. Yo, appreciate it, Kyle. Thank you for the kind words. See, someone to help him make a cheeseburger. I don't know. I can help you with ingredients for a cheeseburger. Easy enough. I love to grill. Grilling a cheeseburger, and listen, I heard long ago, it's treason not to season. I live by that. I live by that. My seafood boil is amazing. No, I do not cook a lot. Unfortunately. I don't remember the last time I played basketball. I would love to though. There's someone that I work with. He said that he like hoops with his church. So I'm trying to hop in on that. But all right, let's see here. Okay, real quick here. Remember, this is like ideal lighting. So please don't compare myself. I say this, but I say this every time. Comparison is the thief of joy. Do not compare myself to you. Only compare yourself to you. Compare yourself now to what you were before, from where you are now to who you're gonna be. Work towards where you're going versus where you are now, or for where you were before. Don't look at yourself comparing to me. I want you to focus on you. I appreciate you guys, all the kind words and everything, very much. But I always want you to remember, this is like ideal lighting. I've already worked out. I've got a pump. I want you to remember, this is not the what I look like always and forever. You know, let's go like, bright lighting. It's not as good as like ideal lighting. So just remember that. Love you guys. All right. From Jordan Peterson. Why is it Jordan Peterson? Oh, thank you. Did Jordan Peterson say that? Real quick here. Yo, Chicago, what's up? Appreciate the love emojis. Chicago, love it. Chicago Bulls, my favorite team of all time. You said yeah? Ah, shoot. Shoot, I have not heard that from him, but let's go. Let's go. Thank you for letting me know, Frankie. Now I know that someone has said that. All right. Anyway. Flexing on them. Flexing on them. Let's go. Let's see, hopefully this is a good angle. I don't really know how the lighting looks like from where you guys are, because I can't see. I just hope that it's good. Play some next game. Said you should play some next game. Play what? Ah, Jesus. Appreciate that. Have a good night, Dashita. We'll see you later. We'll be live tomorrow for a poll day, and I'm taking Tuesday off, by the way. This is just one of my favorite things to do. I call it my shoulder wave. You can see the striations on the shoulder. Anyway. That's it. Soma is a Horgan. Okay, Soma. I'll have to check it out. Robert, no, I don't ever think about going into competition. Appreciate the kind words though. My couple things. One, I don't want to diet down. That close was nice, Ellie. Thank you. I don't want to diet down to be in like competition like ready, because that would be a really low body fat percentage, and I know my mood would be bad, and I don't want to have a bad mood, especially being a husband and a father. I don't want my mood to affect my family, like wanting to be around me, stuff like that. So because of that, that's one reason why. Two, my wife was like, I swear if you ever get like a bodybuilder tan where you're looking like orange, she's like, I will find you gross. I was like, all right. I wasn't even thinking about it, but enough said. So let me get 2 pulls. I don't know what that means. Like 2 pull-ups? Yeah, so it's all good, you know? She voiced how she felt. I don't particularly disagree. So, all right, I got you. A&A, I got you. Normally, dang, well, here's I'll do it this way. See me a little better. I don't like doing pull-ups on this. This is the KF, chill. This is like the supporting beam to my house, but because it sort of hurts my hands. But here, I got you. I'll do 2 pull-ups at least. You can see me drop fully. 1, 2, 3. We'll just do that. Kitty, what's up? We're just about to hop off. Yeah, I have a pull-up bar. You can see, I ignore the messes in my basement. You can see like up there, it's like a power tower where I'll do pull-ups. However, unfortunately, this supporting bar right here, that hits my shins all the time. I hit my shins on it, even when because I'm like 6'4", I'm pretty tall. It always scrapes against my shins and I hate it, so I really don't do pull-ups there. That's mostly like a leg lift or a dip kind of place. Yo, Colt, you're too kind. Appreciate that. Always appreciated, never expected. Thank you for the donation. That was very kind of you. Yeah, I'd still recommend the Power Tower for sure. I just don't like, because of my height and my basement is pretty low, at least compared to me. Like that one bar isn't very good for me. However, I used to put padding on it, and you can also, I probably could honestly take it off. Even though it's a supporting one, that part where like the back is, that supports it as well. So I honestly could just like take that piece off and be fine. But again, my basement, I just don't like, I'm too tall for my basement personally. But I like the Power Tower. Plus, it allows me to do dips and like leg lifts, which I really like a lot. I feel like those have really helped with my core strength, like lower abs. Granted, it's not like I'm not super shredded, so it's not like wow, so still got a little bit of extra fat, going on here. It is what it is, but yeah, Summon is a sci-fi game, $2.99 instead of $20.99. Cool request. I'll check it out here after the stream, but I'm gonna guess it's on Steam, so let me pull it up here real quick. 90% off. Oh, made in 2015. See, I got you right here. I got you. Psychological horror. Fantastic. I'm so happy. Gosh. So we have two sons. Both are Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA. Heck yeah, Robert. That's cool. That's really cool. We are about to hop off, though. I do really appreciate everyone for being here. You guys are too dang kind. You guys, yeah, the glare. You guys are too dang kind with all the donations. You guys' support, leaving likes on the streams, the videos, all that stuff. For real, you guys are absolutely phenomenal. You help me push myself harder, so I want to thank you guys for being here 1,000%. Why did it say amnesia? Hold on, why did that say amnesia? Like as in the no. Hold on. There's underwater? Oh my gosh. Slow, I hate you and love you at the same time, but I hate you. I hate being underwater in video games. Oh my gosh. That is the scariest stuff for me. Why would you recommend this? Oh gosh. 13 hours to decide. Fantastic. Anyway, I appreciate you guys for being here so much. Again, you guys make this stream like 1,000, a million, a billion times better. Help me push myself harder, and I hope that you guys have a fantastic night. We'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna stream a scary game on Monday night, tomorrow night, and then workout stream after. Tuesday, I'm gonna take off as a rest day. And Dolph, you have a good night. Appreciate it, but God bless you as well. So Tuesday, which would normally be a push day, I'm gonna take Tuesday off fully. No stream on Tuesday or anything. I stream pretty much every night that I work out. I'm taking a rest day on Tuesday, so just letting you guys know. I appreciate you all so much. Appreciate you all endlessly. So love you guys. Have a great night. Till next time. Peace.